back to your science class. Today's class is going to be the last class of chapter 4, metals and non-metals. By this class, children, I hope you can guess easily that why we are using metals in so many places, why we are using non-metals in so many places. Okay, because of the properties of metals. The properties of metals make them so much popular because they are malleable, means they can be drawn into sheets. That is how you are able to use aluminium foil. They are ductile, means they can be drawn into thin wires. That is the reason why all the copper wires, all the wires that you use in electrical appliances, they are of metal. They are very strong. That's the reason why all the machineries like train and spacecraft, other machines, they are made up of metals because they are strong. Okay, so in today's class we are going to discuss the uses of metals and non-metals. Okay, we will see that what are the various uses of metals and where all we can use metals, and also we will see the importance of non-metals in our daily life. So let's see, children. So as you can see on the screen, you will see that I have written a lot of uses of metals. Okay, so I have just taken few important metals. Okay, we use all these metals a lot. Okay, starting with the iron. Iron is not an alien concept to you. Okay, iron is used for making almost so many things, for making a smallest thing like a pin or a biggest thing like that of bridge. Okay, we use iron everywhere. It is used for making pins, nails, nut, bolts, tools, machines, construction of buildings, bridges, etc. The gate that you use at your home, the chair, everything, they are made up of iron because it is very cheap also and it is very strong at the same time. Okay, if we talk about aluminium, aluminium is also very popular, right? Because we make use of aluminium for making utensils, wires, furniture. Many parts of aircrafts are also made up of aluminium. They are used for packing food and medicines. Okay, you can see that aluminium foil that is used for packaging of food and medicine. Also in many vehicles and machines we use aluminium. Now copper, what about copper? We all can relate copper with the electrical wires that we use. Okay, because copper is a metal and it is ductile, means it can be drawn into wires. That's the property of metal. So they are used for making electrical gadgets, wire, also utensils. Many utensils are also made out of copper. Gold is used for generally making jewelries and coins, medals. Okay, because it is less reactive in air or in water, so it generally does not lose its shine. Okay, so that's the reason why we use gold and silver for making jewelries, because they are least reactive. Platinum is also used for making jewelries and other gadgets, plugs in vehicles. Also if we talk about sodium is again a metal which is very soft. Yes, remember sodium is an exceptional case of metals where we know that all the metals are hard to touch, but sodium, which is an exceptional case, is very soft. Okay, and this sodium is used as common salt and chemicals in laboratories. Okay, so it is also very useful. Calcium is used for making cements, glasses, all these things. Now children, do you know that these trace elements are also useful in our body? Okay, we all use nutrients in our body, so these metals are also taken in by our body in micro amounts, in very small amount, in micro amounts. So just like traces, just like calcium is very important, iron is important, right? So similarly, let's see the uses of non-metals here. So these are the few non-metals that I have taken. Carbon also, we can tell carbon is present in our atmosphere. So sulfur, it is used for making many acids. It is generally used for making acids. Oxygen, okay, this oxygen doesn't need any introduction. This is the most useful and the most common non-metal present on the earth. Without this non-metal we cannot survive. Okay, it is used for respiration. Also oxygen is used for burning of fuels. Remember I told you that by oxygen we mean that we are heating. Without oxygen fire cannot take place. It is just because of the oxygen presence in our atmosphere that fire takes place. Okay, Nitrogen. Nitrogen is used for making ammonia, which is used for making fertilizers. Also, nitrogen is very important for the growth of plants because plant needs this nutrient to grow for making food. Okay, by the process of photosynthesis. So this nitrogen is also very important. Hydrogen is also used as a fuel in rockets. Do you know this? This non-metal is widely used for fueling the rockets, for building, etc. Chlorine is used for killing the germs and bacteria in water. Iodine, we all know that iodine is very important for our body. Without this iodine, there will be deficiency diseases in our body. Also, it is an antiseptic. So you can see, children, that metals and non-metals are widely used in our day-to-day life. I hope, children, you have understood this chapter. Okay, I hope that you have watched all the parts of this chapter. In the next class, I will meet